Test one, test one. How's that? No, I turned the music off so you could hear my mic. Test one, test two. Blah, blah, blah. It's low. Can you turn it up? How about now? Okay. All right, well, put me on hold and I'll be ready to go when the music starts. Good Thursday afternoon to you. It is time once again for another edition of Chamber Talk on Regional Radio KJEL. I'm Patty Burns, and of course, as always, the lovely Ashley Mahan,
yes.
the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, is here with me. I don't know why I'm always getting so tongue-tied. Your name. I love it.
It's pretty easy.
It's so pretty.
Well, thank you.
The announcement came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The Name the Theme contest is underway.
Yes, I'm really excited about this, Patty. So it's going to be my first year doing the Christmas parade, but we did release the contest online yesterday, the Name That Theme contest. The winner will receive $100 cash and get to ride in the parade.
And now, how do they submit the theme suggestions?
So we have a link through our Facebook, and if you're not able to get on Facebook, you can always come in, bring in a handwritten note with the names or whatever on there, or you could always email chamber@lebanonmissouri.com.
All right, so chamber@lebanonmissouri.com. Still no phone line yet?
They said first of next week.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, until then, just email your suggestion in chamber@lebanonmissouri.com or go to their Facebook page and get more information there as well. Somebody's going to take home $100 cash,
Yep.
and they'll get to ride in the Lebanon Christmas Parade, which is on November 18th.
Yep, November 18th at 11 a.m.
Lots of great suggestions always come in. So, if you want your theme to be considered as the theme for this year's Christmas parade, please send that in. Have you heard about Lebanon Plan 2040, Ashley?
I have. I got a little flyer in the mail, and I think it sounds like a great thing to be a part of.
All right. And so there is still time for individuals who want to be part of the whole plan of Lebanon Plan 2040.
Yes, the deadline to sign up for that is actually tomorrow, so August 25th. But this is a chance for you to have your voice be heard for Lebanon.
And the volunteers will actually be selected out of everyone who applies. And, it's kind of a way to plan for the future of Lebanon. When we say the future of Lebanon, we're talking about planning for our grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Right, which is really important. I don't think people really think they're thinking about the now, not the future, but the kids are the future, so we need to have a great place for them to thrive and do well and be successful.
If you would like to be part of the Lebanon, Missouri Plan 2040, go online to LebanonMoPlan2040.com and register there. There is, believe it or not, the drought is well on its way back.
Yes, with this heat, good grief.
On August 28th, there will be a free farm drought recovery meeting at MU Extension.
Yes, if you would like to register for that, you can call 417-532-7126.
And they'll have more information information for you about the Free Farm Drought Recovery Meeting at MU Extension is coming up Monday. So go ahead and make that call right now, 532-7126. Now, new optimist, welcome. You're an optimist, aren't you?
I am. I'm actually the president of the club this year, just
Oh,
till the end of
congratulations.
September. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited about this event. So, this is a recruitment event where we have members bring those who aren't a part of the club that might want to be. We kind of tell them what we do, how we support the youth in the community, what all of our fundraising money goes to, and you'll get to hear all about that. The event is actually Monday at the Hive. If you would like to be a part of that, you do need to register with an Optimist member. So I would suggest reaching out to myself, or if you know another club member, we can make sure that you're on the list.
And yeah, just walk up to any random stranger and say, "Hey, are you an optimist?"
Yeah.
And they'll say, "No, I'm a pessimist. What's it to you?"
Hey, maybe, but hopefully they'll say, yes, I'm an optimist.
Or, again, you can email chamber@lebanonmissouri.com to get more information. They'll gladly get you in contact with an optimist.
Sure.
Thursday, August 31st. Man, this month has gone by so fast.
I know, it really has.
Ooh, it is just slammed right by. The Master Gardeners will have a class at the MU Extension.
Yes, and if you would like to sign up or get more information on that, you can call the MU Extension office at 417-532-7126. Same number as the Free Farm Drought Recovery Meeting.
And the MU Extension office is located just down from the corner of Adams and 2nd Street in Lebanon. It's right there in the courthouse, Southeast Courthouse Extension office there. So if you want to stop in the Extension office, you can get more information there as well. We've got a couple of really wonderful guests today. Mitch Shields is here with us. Mitch is with Good Shepherd Hospice. How are you, Mitch?
I'm very good, very good.
So you're with Good Shepherd Hospice. What is Good Shepherd Hospice?
Well, we are a unique program. We're designed to meet the special needs of terminally ill patients and their family. We're not a facility, but instead the services which we provide are wherever the patient lives. That could be in a long-term care setting, could be at the patient's home. But we're there, for the physical, emotional, and social, financial, and spiritual aspects of the terminal illness. So we're there for the family where they are.
All right. Now, there are so many myths about what hospice actually is. One of the myths is hospice is only used in the final days of life.
Yes. Now, I always say with folks, and one of the criteria, you do have to have a diagnosis that in the current trajectory, if you're continuing where you are, you could be facing end of life. The patient could be facing an end of life circumstances. But, we are a faith-based organization. So one of the things I always say is that, look, I believe in miracles. You're looking at one. And we were talking beforehand. I had open heart when I was 5 years old. Had a procedure called Churchology of Flow, and that was back in the 60s. I was one of the first procedures that they did in Cardinal Glennon. You talk to my cardiologist and anybody else will say I shouldn't be here. So I believe in miracles, yes, first and foremost. But, that whole process about it doesn't necessarily mean you're throwing the towel in and it's all over with. I'm going to believe with people for miracles too. And we do have patients that they eventually get to the point where they no longer need the hospice care. But it doesn't necessarily mean end of life.
And it doesn't mean you're giving up.
Absolutely does not. What you're doing when you're signing up for hospice is you're providing not only the patient with services maybe they couldn't get through their current situation. Being in a hospice program, we are able to give them services that they may not, provide beds and things that they may need to. So it takes some of the financial burden off of the caregiver. And really, the thing I'm finding is really the services are there for the caregiver. And we were talking also earlier about, when someone's going through that, you have a family member, a loved one that's maybe at home. And my wife and I, we were in that situation, which we had known services were like that. My father-in-law was dementia. And So that is exhausting. You're giving 24/7 care, and hospice can provide respite care for the family members. Give you a little break. We can let us take care of this. You need a break, and people have no idea how draining that can be, and emotionally, spiritually, physically, in so many ways. But that respite care that is available for the family members, and also one of the things that we do too, if the patient does pass, we offer 13 months of bereavement care for family members beyond that person passing. So
Now, when you say bereavement care, what is that?
it could come in a number of different ways. We can connect you with if there's a chaplain, if you need a chaplain, if you need, maybe it's a support group that you need, resources that are out there to help people, get through the process, the grieving process. And, for everybody that can mean so many different things. And one of the things we talk about too is it's never too early to sign up for a hospice. One of the things that we find is that people, the earlier they get in, the more they get those opportunity to build those relationships with chaplains, with caregivers, and then when and if that situation comes up that they do need to get the bereavement care, there's a comfort level now that you can reach out to them and get the help and care that they need.
Now, hospice care is not just for individuals with cancer, correct?
No, there's a number of, that can be, we talked about dementia, we've talked about heart disease, we've talked about, it could be a lot of different things. In fact, ironically, right now I'm understanding that the number one thing is cardiac related illnesses. Maybe because of COVID, we didn't take care of ourselves like we should. Maybe hadn't gotten the help we needed. But really, that's what we're seeing, a lot of issues now that are cardiovascular in nature.
Now, are those same people that are needing the hospice care for cardiovascular, are they at end of life?
They could be, yes. I mean,
But if they're not, can they still call upon hospice?
well, one of the things, as I mentioned, the diagnosis is that if things go in the current trajectory that they are, you're probably going to be facing end of life within the next 6 months. Mm-hmm. But again, that doesn't mean that, that's going to happen. We're not going to believe for that, but yeah. So.
Okay. All right. And now, how long has Good Shepherd been around? They
started in 1995 in Oklahoma City. It's been over almost 30 years. But they started back in 1995. Where their first admission was in February 28th, and they went for that first year, did 188 patients, and they've been growing continually, and they're privately owned, which is another good thing about them. We're not a corporate driven or owned, we're privately, and so we've been around for about 30 years. So.
All right, so not a fly-by-night by any
No.
way, shape, or mean. Now, how do we pay for hospice care?
It could, hospice can be reimbursed through Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance. It could be HMOs. So, and even one thing I want to say too is, regardless, even if a patient is not able, inability to pay should not be a deterrent, and that's how we believe that too. So, we even have some circumstances that we can set up things for that people who can't afford to pay it.
So you work with indigent patients as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. If a person wants more information about Good Shepherd, maybe they want to find out about, the services that you guys do offer, what's the best way to make contact?
Well, they can reach out to me, mitchell.shields@goodshepherdhospice.com. That's me, Mitchell Shields. I can't believe Mitchell. I don't know. That's even hard for me. mitchell.shields@goodshepherdhospice.com, or they can call me. 573-200-0377. Reach out to me, and I'll be glad to get you information.
All right, 573-200-0377. Mitch, thank you so much for sharing information about Good Shepherd Hospice. They're not new. They know what they're doing, and they are available to help you and your family get through probably one of the toughest times in your life. We have another guest here. Shauna Bradley is with the Lebanon YMCA. What's going on over at the Y?
Oh, we've got lots of things going on over at the YMCA, lots of exciting things. First of all, our YMCA Yellow Jacket swim team is coming back. We have a parent meeting and swimmer evaluation on Monday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Right there at the YMCA. So if anybody's looking for more information or to see whether their kiddo would be in the intermediate or advanced, they're welcome to come to that, get some more information, meet with our swim coaches, and just, kind of see where everything would be. So we invite them out to that.
Now, Shauna, who is that available to?
Anybody. So we've had kids as young as 5, and it goes all the way through high school.
Do they have to be affiliated with the school?
No. So we are our own entity, the YMCA swim team. So we swim with the Heartland area YMCA. It's a huge organization, covers lots of YMCAs here in Missouri. So they'll go to swim meets there, and then we also go to regional and championships. Last year championships were in Edwardsville, Illinois. This year I think they may be moving those to Kansas City. So lots of opportunities for the kids to be able to grow and hone in on their skill, and hopefully go on to high school swim team after that.
All right. What else is going on?
So we have our fall boot camp coming up. So Fall into Shape boot camp is what that's called. Starts September 12th, goes through October 19th. It'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 7:30. Cost is $25 for members, $40 for non-members. Chris Scott is teaching that again this season. So we had a really good response out of that last season. So if you're just looking to, get some motivation to get in shape for the fall, come do that. It's a really great class.
Is that for kids or adults?
Adults. That's
Okay.
for adults.
And how do people sign up for that again?
They can come into the Y and sign up at the front desk. They have switched our software systems recently, so it's going to be really great when everything gets up and moving the way it's supposed to, but right now our online registration is not working. So if everybody could just come on in, come see us at the front desk, we'd be happy to see your smiling faces and get you all the information that you need.
And for those of you who are not aware, the Lebanon YMCA is located right inside the Cowan Civic Center. So really, nice location, and the pool is indoors. So,
And it's
if
nice
you've
and
got,
warm.
yeah, and if you've got a student that wants to participate in the swim team, that's available year round, really.
So swim team is just during the school year, so it starts in
Okay.
the fall.
Okay.
And then we have 2 seasons.
What else?
So we have our adult co-ed volleyball league coming up starting September 12th. So they'll play for 6 weeks on Tuesdays and then have a tournament on Saturday. Oh, shoot. I don't have that date in front of me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But it's co-ed, so men and women, adults 18 and over. So just no current high school players. So just come out, and that's $200 a team.
Lots of fun. Lots of
Yeah,
exercise.
Yeah. And then, so the last thing I wanted to touch on is our back to school bash. So Friday, September 15th from 6 to 10. So we're going to do bounce houses and swimming. We're also going to have free hot dogs and popcorn and water. And this is sponsored by Avenue and Home. So we're really thankful for their partnership with this to kind of help cover some costs. So we'll do bounce houses and swimming from 6 to 8. And then a movie in the pool. So you get to come float in the pool and watch a movie from 8 to 10.
And the movie is Prunes.
Yeah. I want to do a teen night with Jaws.
It's the what is it? It's the raisins.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked there. What's
That's
the
okay.
movie? Jaws?
Nope, not Jaws. We're gonna do one with Jaws. Actually, I'm not quite sure what movie we're gonna do yet.
So to be determined.
To be determined on that one,
Okay.
but that's open to anybody in the community. You do not have to be a member of the Y to come. It's only $5 a person. We do ask that you do pre-register for that, just so that we can prepare and know how many people we're going to be serving and be able to buy the supplies. But anybody is welcome to come. So again, just come into the front desk. We'd love to see you. Get signed up for that.
All right. Sounds like great things are happening at the Lebanon YMCA. And Shauna, thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
and visiting with us and sharing all the things that are going on at the Y. Before we run out of time here, little Miss Ashley, we want to talk about the Business Expo.
Yes, we do want to talk about this. We really need members to sign up. We need our spaces filled. So if you
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, what are y'all waiting for? Let's go. It's going to be fun, exciting. If you have a business and you want to set up a table and share your information with people and you're a chamber member, sign up. And if you need help signing up, you can always not call because our phones aren't up, but email chamber@lebanonmissouri.com and we'll be happy to help you through that process, or you can stop by. If me or Carrie's in the office, we'd be happy to help you as well.
And the office of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce is now located again inside the Cowan Civic Center. So they are getting settled into this new location and getting very excited about all the things that are going on. As part of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, you are going to have master classes.
Yeah, really excited about these master classes. So we'll have some different topics going on, including nonprofits, family-owned businesses, marketing, building wealth. Experts in those topics will be talking to the group and letting them know kind of how things are, give them some information. So I think it'll be a great opportunity for everybody.
And the VIP experience?
Yeah, you really don't want to miss out on the VIP experience. $30 for your ticket, and you get breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So I don't see how that isn't a good deal.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Not a bad deal at all. Now, if you would like to be part of this and you are not a member of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, if your business is not a member of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, check in with them on how to become a member of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. Then you can have a booth space at the expo, meet a lot of fellow business people, and, a lot of business to business networking will be taking place, and this is also open to the public.
Yes, the event is open to the public. The expo itself is 10 to 3. For the VIP members, we do start at 8:30 because of breakfast, so we want to be able to serve those. But for the public who aren't part of the VIP experience, 10 to 3, there is admission. It's $5 a person, $3 for senior citizens, and children 10 and under are free.
All right. So there you go. If you want to have a booth space at the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, you have to get those reservations in by September 1st. So get that taken care of now, and then you don't have to worry about it later on September 1st at 4:45 p.m. and going, oh, I forgot to register. And Ashley's going to say, well, it's too late now. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm real mean.
She's horrible. No, but do contact them to get more information and to get those registration forms. On September 2nd, which is a Saturday, if you're ready to do some work, head to downtown Lebanon.
Yeah, this is a great event. I saw it actually on Facebook. They were advertising it earlier today, but Downtown Lebanon Cleanup Day, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're going to meet at the corner park at Washington and Commercial. Volunteers will be picking up trash, cleaning sidewalks, and doing some seasonal updates, and volunteers will be provided lunch.
Free food.
I know. Let's go.
All you got to do is work for it. That Downtown Lebanon Cleanup Day, again, September 2nd from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And lunch will be provided. Just meet up at the corner of Washington and Commercial. And if you've got any additional questions about that, you can contact Cynthia Kaufman over at the City of Lebanon. I don't have her direct line number, so just call the City of Lebanon, 532-2156, and she can provide you with any additional answers to questions that you might have. How's it going? Anything else?
I think that's all we have for now. I say that's all we have,
no.
but that's a lot.
That is a lot. There's a lot going on, and there's lots of things to do in Lebanon. Check out the YMCA. They've got all different kinds of cool things going on there. Don't forget, if you want to be part of Lebanon Plan 2040, you need to get registered for that. Go online, LebanonMoPlan2040.com, and get registered for that. The deadline is coming up tomorrow. Well, thank you all for joining us. Mitch, thank you. Mitch Shields from Good Shepherd Hospice, Shauna Bradley from Lebanon YMCA, and the ever beautiful and talented Miss Ashley Mahan, my sidekick. thank you all very much for joining us. And don't forget, get that parade theme suggestion turned in. You could win $100 cash. Chamber Talk is brought to you by the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce on Local Makes Sense and by Regional Radio KJEL. Have a great day.